And to continue the tradition, let's do some watch this, bitches. Let me talk about a movie that people say is really good that I thought was just sort of like meh. That's called Split. That's the M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movie.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing that I could really say about the whole movie was that Shipwreck guessed the twist of the movie with me not, I mean, it's not a spoiler to say that Shipwreck asked me if there was any ATSTs in the movie. And I tweeted back, you don't know how right you are. And that was it. And that's all it took for a ship to guess what the plot, the twist was in the movie, which I thought was pretty commendable and amazing. I wasn't impressed with the twist. I thought it was pretty lame and like gimmicky.
How was
the rest of the movie was fine.
The rest of the movie, how was it? Because it
was fine.
It did look suspenseful, I would say, in the trailers.
It was suspenseful, but I don't really like the way that they introduced the characters, and I didn't really form much of a connection with any of the characters. It was fine. I didn't think it was dumb or anything like that. I'll tell you one thing. I saw it in this movie theater, in our local independent movie theater. And they have one nice theater in there, like one nice, sort of big theater, 250 seats, I guess, which is big for like a small theater. The one that was showing Split was up the top of the stairs, and there was no doors to the theater even. You just get to the top of the stairs, and then there's the theater. There were only 2 other people in the theater watching it. And as we tried to look for our seats, we realized that the seats were not really straight in relation to the screen. So really, you couldn't sit. There were very few seats where you would actually be sitting straight on looking at the screen. So I was lucky there was only 2 other people in the theater. So we were able to actually sit somewhere. But that was a pretty horrible theater, I got to say. But I don't know. I don't want to give really anything away about the movie, but yeah, I think I've said pretty much all I need to say about it. I knew Ship wouldn't go see it, so I didn't mind playing the little guess the twist game. But it was lame. I also saw Storks, which I know you saw. You mentioned last week.
You talked about it before.
Ship did.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I talked about it.
Oh, I thought you did, Sheepy. Yeah.
No, that was he said it was watchable, and Ty was homesick 2 days this week. So we needed stuff to watch, and there was Storks. Another very weird ass movie that,
yes.
I guess they have to make it extra weird so that the parents are involved somehow, because you're just wondering like if this is even appropriate. But it was okay. I honestly, this is gonna get me some shit, but I'll be completely honest. I had more of an emotional reaction to Storks than I did to Split.
That's fine.
I'm not saying that Storks was like the greatest thing I've ever seen.
No, I'm not going to say that either. But it was surprisingly watchable.
Right. It was. We also watched Zootopia again for the second time, and that movie is surprisingly in tune with current events. If you think about it.
I've not seen that movie either.
Oh, that's a really great movie.
I know it's on Netflix, and I've asked my kids if they want to watch it. They've already seen it, and their reaction is, "We have already seen it." But they usually like to watch the same thing over and over again.
I think it's kind of boring for kids.
Maybe that's it, because they have no interest.
It's like a police drama political movie.
Yes, there's a lot of...
It's really highbrow for a children's movie.
Yeah, my kids have no interest in seeing it again, so I guess I could sit and watch it by myself, but that doesn't seem right.
We've watched Storks twice already. So.
Oh, I understand that. I've seen Cloudy with a Chance and Meatballs 2 more times than I've seen Star Wars at this point.
Oh, no.
So, what can you do, I guess?
Yeah.
I saw some movies this weekend, though.
Let me hear them.
I finally saw the new Ghostbusters, the Ghost Boot.
Ghostbusters.
It was okay. Ghostbusters. Is that's a good one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghostbusters. Recorded an uninformed opinions about it this week.
Oh, funny.
hear me talk about it in length, what I liked and what I didn't like about it. I won't bore everyone with those details. But I'll say
it's not great, but it's certainly not offensive. I mean,
yes,
I don't know.
Everything you said is correct. Yes, it is not. It is not a particularly good movie. I'll just flat out say that it's not a good movie. It just isn't. What can you do?
On
But
the
it has
scale
nothing
of
to do.
Storks, where would you rate it?
I haven't seen Storks, but I
That's
know my
okay.
kids liked it.
Me.
Is it better or worse than Storks?
Probably around the same. It's not a very good movie. What can you do? I'm sorry. If it has nothing to do with the people, it's not the fault of the people in it. Well, I
Storks
think
was better.
Kristen Wiig could have used a jolt of electricity, but that. Yeah, I don't know.
It's just it wasn't. It was bad because it's a big Hollywood movie, not because there were 4 women. As the Ghostbusters.
That's probably part of it. It's a shame because I've talked about before how much I love the movie Spy. It may be my favorite comedy of the last 5 years. I enjoy that movie immensely. I'm not saying everyone has to, but I do.
You have to.
So, yeah, everyone has to. But it's sort of a disappointment that the follow-up to a movie that I enjoyed so much by the same star and director and writers is that kind of a letdown.
I heard it was a lot of improv, and that's why it kind of got shitty.
You could tell that there's a lot of improv, which kind of causes there to be sort of a disjointedness between scenes and some dangling plot threads that never get resolved.
Boo.
Yeah. So there you go. I'll go from just saying it's bad to saying some actual criticism. And if you like the movie, that's fine. You don't have to send me a nasty comment.
Nobody did. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's fine. I also saw The Nice Guys.
I saw half of that. I saw half of that movie.
Ryan Gosling, Russell Crowe movie. I like that movie.
I like the first half.
You should watch the second half.
Yeah, is it on Netflix yet? It's on HBO.
It's on. Yeah, I was gonna say it's on HBO now.
Yep, I will watch it.
So
it was very funny. We just
it is
got tired.
It's funny. It's I like the twists to it. Not that it's so surprising, but I like the twist to it. I like that it hints at plot. It hints at backstory, but it never fully tells you backstory. It just leaves it for you to figure out, which I appreciated.
Like Skyrim.
Like Skyrim. And it's not a feel good movie, that's for sure.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, say no more.
It's not it's not depressing. But you're not gonna walk away going, yeah.
Like at the end of Ghostbuster.
Yeah, exactly.